impressive. Now that's extraordinary. Tell me, how does it feel sitting and watching your very own aircraft do that?
Well, I must admit, I have a rather sort of possessive feeling about the aircraft, but it's lovely that we could actually take off from that end of the runway. So everybody heard the howl, and the was right in our faces as she took off, and then that little bit of a gentle roll to the right to turn away before coming in. She's now turning around to the right, and we're coming back on a different manoeuvre from one we've practiced in previous years, coming in on what we call the B axis, coming straight towards the crowd centre, and then we'll be pulling up again into another turn round to the right, because it's been flown from Kev in the right hand seat, and so you should see her going up straight in front of the crowd, so you'll see the underside of the aircraft before pulling into a rather gentle wing over this next time, probably to position for the next manoeuvre.
The extent to which the Vulcan, like the Spitfire, is loved and renowned by the British public is not in doubt, but another similarity between them, the fact that their designers, respectively R.J. Mitchell for the Spitfire and Roy Chadwick of Avro for the Vulcan, never got to see their creations achieving their greatest fame.
No, Roy Chadwick in particular dying well before it got airborne. R.J. Mitchell saw a little bit of the early development, but nonetheless tragic. And what is amazing, we were talking about the speed of development in the 40s and 50s. Well, just 11 years after Manchester, Roy Chadwick's creation in the Vulcan took to the skies. Absolutely extraordinary.
You mentioned a gentle wing over.
Yes, well, maybe I exaggerated a little bit. Now she's now manoeuvring out that side. That first manoeuvre we did, we're still.
It's not classed as a roll, so it doesn't go through.
We're playing very safe.
It doesn't eat up its airframe hours. If it goes all the way over, it eats a load of airframe hours.
Getting a bit closer. They're now moving around to the right, and then coming back for the well-known Bombay turn.
And in that Bombay, Martin, would be carried how many stores?
Well, the aircraft was designed, as you've just been hearing, it was designed as a nuclear bomber, Britain's nuclear deterrent, and the 3 V-bombers all were planned to carry one huge great atomic bomb, and therefore had a big bomb nearly 25 feet long, but equally it could carry, the Vulcan could carry 21 1,000-pound bombs, conventional bombs. Okay, she comes around now, and as she turns around to the left, you should see the bomb doors opening.
And no doubt as the aircraft powers away, you'll both see and feel and hear the power of the 4 Rolls-Royce Bristol Olympus 201 engines.
16,400 pounds of thrust in each one of them. That is massive, and here it comes now. That's a wonderful howl.
We've seen something in this display of the aircraft's agility, haven't we, Martin? I mean, most famously demonstrated by Rolly Falk rolling one of the early Vulcans at the 1955 Farnborough show.
Oh yes, I mean you could see from the way Kev was flying it there, the rate of roll, even at low speeds, is quite considerable. And the aircraft was actually designed to be able to roll. It was considered to be, could do a roll off the top manoeuvre by tossing bombs forward, and then to escape the enemy would go over into a half loop. The Victor also was capable of doing a roll off the top. You've seen photographs of it. So it's very manoeuvrable. Rolly Falk did it. Nobody's officially done it ever since. But I can assure you it would be very easy to barrel roll.
Yes, sitting in the cockpit, it doesn't feel like a huge aircraft at all, does it? It actually feels like a much smaller aircraft, and as you say, agile and fighter-like. It's quite a magnificent aircraft.
And yeah, the aircraft was designed, that large wing, the huge controls that it's got, the powerful engines, were designed because the aircraft was meant to fly at high level, 50 to 60,000 feet, back in the early 50s, when even pressurization in an aircraft was entirely new. It's got a very small cockpit because of the problem of pressurizing at that sort of level, and nearly all metal